Hi everybody, this is Melissa from madebymelcrafts.blogspot.com. I just wanted to make a video for someone who requested, I had a couple people ask me in a message what colors were used for this card. So if anybody's interested, but I'm making this video in particular for Cheri over at scrappinnwrappin. I think that's how you say it. I just recently came across her videos. She has great videos, so if you haven't gone to her yet, check out her videos. But I just wanted to do a video just showing, I have them set out here, what colors I used, if anyone's interested. So we'll start with her skin tone. For her skin, I just used the basic E00, which is skin white, and E21. I don't have a lot of Copic, so there's not a whole lot used here. I have maybe about 25 to 30, I just kind of use what I have. So again, for this, starting with the skin, because that's usually what I start with, is E00 and E21. And then for her cheeks, I use blush, which is R20. For her hair, I use three colors, which is, the darkest color is the E29 Burnt Umber, and then E37 Sepia, and E33 Sand. So Burnt Umber, Sepia, and Sand for her hair, and just kind of blended it in. Like I said in the video, it was kind of hard coloring this one compared to some other greeting form because there were little spots like her boots and things like that. You have to have wonderful control, so it's good to practice with. So that's what I used for her hair. Now for her dress, I used three different purples. You could probably get away with two if you don't have, all of them. So I used a dark purple, light purple, and a medium purple. So the three colors I used was BV08, which is blue violet, V15, which is mallow, V12, which is pale lilac. But it was mainly BV08 and V15. So the blue violet and the mallow. Why I can't talk, I don't know. But those are the main colors I used for her dress, and then just kind of highlighted around it. And then for her hat, this green color for her hat and her boots and parts of her dress, I used one color, which was, because I have two other greens and they were not the proper color. I didn't think I wanted the bright green. So I used yellow green, which is YG03. So I used that for her hat and for her boots and the parts of her dress. And then what I did to make it look like it was two colors, I just kind of did darker for the shading around her hat. So just kind of use what you have, and that's what I did. So I used just one marker for that color, for that tone. And then if you're interested in the pumpkin, I used the same color here, and then just highlighted with, like on the darker parts of the pumpkin, I used G99, which is olive. So I used those two colors, which is the yellow green, YG03, and G99, which is olive. So if you're wondering what was used for the pumpkin leaf and the trunk and the swigglies and underneath shading, was that. And for both pumpkins, this one here and that one, I used these three oranges, which was, oh, I'm sorry, kicking the camera, which was YR68, which is orange. I used YR04, which is chrome orange, and Y17, which is golden yellow. So I used that on the pumpkins, very little bit of the darkest one, and then just did a lot of the lighter. And for her broom, I did this, which is Y11. It's pale yellow, and then I just went over it with the golden yellow. I don't know if you can see, just to give it some highlight, because I did it all one color at first and I didn't like it. So I did some shading with the Y17, which is golden yellow. So I think that about covers it. And then the only thing different I did is I had little orange rhinestones. I added orange to her earrings, a couple rhinestones up the side, and a few on her hat. And then just some on the side. But those, as far as the Copics, those are the colors used. I do love those two colors together, and kind of inspired me. This is what I got from the Scrapbook Expo when I went. These pretty trims here, which is like a purple and that color. So I was trying to mimic that and use the Copics that I have, because like I said, I don't have that many. So that's what I used. And I just want to thank Cheri for commenting and I hope this helps you and gives you some ideas on colors. You probably have more, markers than me, so you probably have a little more to work with, but that's what I used. And just wanted to thank you for doing your videos and keep them up because I'll be watching. All right, thanks. Bye.